Good Monday morning. I'm meteorologist Ted Schmidt. Let's start with our Guelph Group camera. A time lapse from this morning. We had a little starlight overnight, but now a band of clouds has worked its way in. So some of that golden, bright sunshine we enjoyed first thing kind of disappearing right now as we are just past 9 o'clock here on this Monday morning. Actually, a fairly mild morning by seasonal standards. A little ray of sunlight getting through right now in Lake City. I think we're going to have clouds, though, more than sun for the next 2 or 3 hours before I think go into the afternoon and we start seeing the return of that brighter sun that'll help us get back into the mid-40s. But here's our Guelph Group camera live from Lake City, the Pearl of the Lake camera. And yeah, beautiful day there in Lake City here in Rochester. Overall, pretty nice, a little on the gray side at first, but these temperatures are really comfortable. Hard to beat. I mean, we're above freezing right now to start the day, keeping in mind that 36 is the average, and typically start the day in the 20s. So we're doing much better than that for the early morning portion of the day, and the rest of the week does not look nearly as dry or pleasant, and what sunshine we enjoyed this afternoon will be quickly replaced by something a lot less bright and cheery over the next few days. We have a big doozy of a storm system headed our way for late Tuesday and Wednesday. Of course, we've been talking about this for days and days. Now it looks like we're seeing some clarification on that. We are going to see the possibility of several inches of snowfall that will come in Tuesday night, impacting the Wednesday morning commute and travel weather for the upcoming holiday weekend. Right now, here's a live look outside our Guelph Group camera from the studio to the southwest. 38 in Rochester, 45 already in Austin, 39 in Charles City, and 39 in Winona. So mild morning by seasonal standards. It does feel like 30. West winds 13 miles per hour. A little more of a breeze headed our way, and extra sunshine also going into the afternoon. 30 right now. The wind chill in Rochester, 35, Albert Lee, 32 in Osage. Again, the day planner looking at clouds, then increasing sun. 45 the expected high. West winds around 18 miles per hour. Cutting into that feels like temperature a little bit, though. A couple of sprinkles will impact the area maybe first thing this morning, maybe through mid-morning, maybe 10 o'clock. But right now, most of that is not yet reaching the ground. Pretty gray sky. But a little band of clouds with the front that is working its way through right now. That will eventually pass through. We'll have extra sun beyond that. And looking at head temperatures in mid and upper 40s. Winter storm watch has been posted for tomorrow night. It starts at 6 p.m. on Tuesday, goes until noon on Wednesday. The pre-Thanksgiving travel looks to be impacted, especially on Wednesday. We wake up to several inches of snow on the ground, and then we have blowing snow. But we have measurable snow and blowing snow as the primary focus right now leading up to Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving Day itself actually looks pretty good, though. 38 in Rochester, Des Moines 44. 35 in Fargo. That's not a bad start to the day by Fargo standards for late November. 45 Lincoln and Dodge City, Kansas 43. Here's Futurecast. System moves out. We'll have that sun for a time this afternoon, but the clouds rotate in from the north and spread across the area by late tonight. Tomorrow, pretty gray day, brisk northeast breeze. Going into the late afternoon, we start seeing some sprinkles or some very light snow that develops around 4, maybe 5 o'clock. In the evening, especially after about 7 o'clock or so, we see a transition to all snow, and that lasts through the overnight hours. The snow tapers off starting sunrise Wednesday. Will be completely done by noon, but even so, we'll be dealing with wind gusts of 40 miles per hour on Wednesday. Here's the computer model. Comparison potential snowfall. This is actually for tomorrow night into Wednesday. Some of the totals look impressive. 6 or more inches in just north and west of that. Rochester to Mesa City band, and that's where the heaviest snow right now looks to fall. 6 inches or so, 7, maybe 8 inches in Rochester. It could be a little more than that just northwestward. So we're all in that 6 to 10 inch band as it stands right now. Slightly lighter amounts south and east of Mesa City, and for Lanesboro around Winona County and down toward La Crosse, areas like that. Decorah, 3 to 6 inches of snow there Tuesday evening through midday Wednesday. The probability of the greatest snowfall 10 p.m. until about 7 a.m. and then much lighter snow for the morning, tapering off around lunchtime on Wednesday. 6 to 10 inches overall in that main band. Starts out as a wintry mixture though late tomorrow afternoon on Tuesday. So today partly sunny, increasing sun going into the afternoon, a breezy day. West winds at times 25 miles per hour, mid and upper 40s. West winds 25 miles per hour. Tonight, partly cloudy and chilly, a low of 30. And for your Tuesday, this is late in the day. We're looking at that rain-snow mixture late, 37. Still not a bad temperature for this time of the year, but in the evening we see a change to snow a couple hours after sunset, just at the end of the evening commute. Blowing snow Wednesday, 40-mile-per-hour gusts. The snow will be done maybe late morning, early afternoon, but the winds 40 miles per hour until early evening, so they have the potential for blowing snow. Rough travel conditions all through Wednesday. Maybe a little snow late Thursday, slight chance of that. It looks like mainly Friday afternoon and Friday night, maybe another coating of an inch or two of snow as it stands right now. Rain maybe mixing with snow at times on Saturday, but upper 30s above freezing there. And then Saturday night and the Sunday, especially early in the day, morning and early afternoon, Sunday could yield another couple of inches of snow with some winds and some blowing snow, only around 30 for high temperatures Sunday. And next week it looks drier, some sun, but probably not above freezing at all next week. The 20s and low 30s, maybe around 30 next week, but still chilly. Typical early December weather next week. In the meantime, today we're really focusing on mild weather right now. Well, we'll be happy with that, but beyond this, nothing to get excited about unless you are hoping for snow. But most of us now hoping for the travel impacts that we're facing. It looks like a really rough situation potentially for Tuesday evening all the way through midday Wednesday with that snow and then blowing snow. At the very least, it may end up being 5 or 6 inches of snow, maybe more for many of us, and it's going to be a rough situation again for a couple of days there. And then the weekend beyond that, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, kind of iffy still, but there will be periods of rain and snow mixing in, and maybe a couple of inches of snow here and there in that time frame. So sloppy roads still a possibility all the way until midday Sunday, which is another big travel day at the end of the holiday weekend. In the meantime, keep it tuned here to the News Center and Fox 47. We will have the latest on that as we move along, but in the meantime, enjoy your mild Monday and have a great day.